Hey there, little fella. One of the cool byproducts of acquiring a useful skill is making friends with different useful skills and developing a network of skill-based trading and bartering to help each other out on our projects. You're good at this thing, I'm good at that thing. Let's join forces. Mike here has been building these H-Series motors for longer than some of you have been alive. Check out his sick Civic hatchback with an H22 swap. And so he's been my advisor and consultant on the Prelude build from the very beginning. And he was gracious enough to help me out with the most daunting part for me, which was putting this engine back together. Now, as for the bartering part, we were talking one day and he saw that I've dabbled a bit with interior stuff. So he asked me if I could take a crack at repairing the broken extra crispy door panels on his Civic. Apparently this is a really common problem on these old Civics, and door panels in decent shape are going for a buttload of money. So me, being the naive optimist that I am, said, yeah, totally. Little fiberglass to reinforce the backside, some new foam and fabric. How hard could it be? Well, as it turns out, it's very hard, because this old plastic has a tendency to break off into a bunch of tiny chunks if you breathe on it too hard. And now I'm left with this large, brittle, three-dimensional jigsaw puzzle that I was woefully unprepared for. And so I quickly realized I was in over my head, because putting it back together in one piece is one thing. Recreating the exact geometry and curvature that was lost in the process is something entirely different. And although I'm ambitious, I'm also a realist, and I have no problem admitting when I'm bumping into the ceiling of my skill set or abilities. But a deal's a deal, and an Anderson always repays his debt, so we're moving on to plan B. Yep, I now have an excuse to dive into an entirely new creative landscape that I've been looking into for years. And Mike's door panels gave me that last little push I needed to finally justify the expense. You can't argue with guy math. And make no mistake, this will absolutely come with its own obstacles and challenges, but I'm excited to start learning. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Stay tuned.